What's up, guys? It's Ricky, and on this particular episode, I want to talk about Prophet Dr. Ndlovu, because there's been recent surface of a supposed prophecy that he made, for Tanzania. Address this particular idea of these prophecies and when it comes to things that are happening currently, of an idle mentality. Many people take all these supposed prophecies to say that they will be intercessing concerning this thing, but it's actually idleness. Idleness disguised in prophecy. That's what I want to talk about in this video. Strict Reality Show, as I stated, on this channel we talk about Christian doctrine, Christian discipleship, which is what you will hear me normally when there's a subject matter. We talk about how a Christian should hear and also direct their life pertaining what is said in the word and also what people are saying out there. Whether it's biblical, whether you can really uphold it as doctrinally sound or what. Now, to me, I used to just get some of these so-called prophets, they become just annoying to a certain level. But there's these ones now where these prophecies are claimed to be intercession prophecies. And there are entire ministries that shadow themselves like that or put themselves like that. To say they are prophesying so that they can pray about it. Now, I want to use a particular prophecy that Dr. Ndlovu gave, right? Dr. Ndlovu, some time ago, about 3 years ago, gave a prophecy about this lady, Kanye Mbau. 3 years ago. And in the video, I made this particular thing and I said, this type of prophecies and so forth, what it can do is that it can cause people who have no intention towards God to start feeling as if they are approved. Can create an environment of feeling as if they are now approved. So they have to dedicate their life to God or anything. That's the thing that I want about concerning all these prophecies that he did. When he made that prophecy, that's the thing that I brought up. Kanye herself had responded to the prophecy. Kanye had responded to the prophecy about a year or so after. And we illustrated. You see, this creates an environment of idleness. When people give these prophecies, it creates idleness. It's been 3 to 4 years. Right now, if you look at Kanye herself, she is still worshipping the God that she professes, beauty. The God of Kanye Mbau is beauty. There's nothing else. Kanye is about image, lifestyle, all these things. There is nothing else. She is consumed by appearance, beauty, look like this. That's her whole life. That's all the girl is about. Brands, all this lifestyle, hotels look like this, have the perfect chin, roses, from that to what she's living their life. That's what the girl cares about. He was making a prophecy that she's going to become a minister. What? And we're like, so let me go back to the subject matter of prophecies that create idleness. I'm not dismissing people that are in intercessory ministry, right? No, we're not dismissing that. But there are people who claim to be in intercessory ministry who are not. They come out supposedly giving prophecies and claim they are in ministry praying for people and they are in intercessory and they are actually just idle. Can't pray 30 minutes, nothing. They've never prayed for anyone else. All they know is to pray about their own needs and what they want, all those things. That's it. Their whole ministry is self. But they claim they are praying about the things that they are supposedly. There is a whole movement of people. You have to look at yourself. While you are claiming to be an intercessor, are you really? I'm an evangelist. When last did you evangelize? Say, there are people who are evangelists who never evangelized. We've never seen you evangelizing. Not even going to walking up to a person and just presenting Jesus. When you are an evangelist on the pulpit. You are an evangelist on the pulpit. You are evangelizing what? The ministry of an evangelist is going out. Nowadays, evangelist just means messenger who carries message, goes to thing. There is no idea of a carrier messenger. Evangelist is a carrier messenger. There is all these ministries of idleness. Like there are people that say that they're in music ministry, but you've never sang without a paycheck. You only sick when you have a paycheck. You've never sang outside of a paycheck. How is it ministry when it's always a paycheck? Idle. You're just occupying position. You are just occupying position. That's all. Idle. Ministries of idleness. They claim, no, they are prophesying something. They are prophesying. We are going to be praying about it. Did you actually pray? They're telling us about it. Then they go around taking pictures in the mountain or what. Did you actually go there and prayed? You were there for 20 minutes. You came back. You took 40 minutes to climb the mountain. You got there, you took pictures for like 5 minutes. You prayed 20 minutes, then you left. Idleness. Ask yourself, are you in a ministry of idleness or you are actually doing ministry? No, you see, on this channel, we want people to be effective in ministry. That's the pursuit. That's the goal here. To persuade others to being effective. Are you being effective, brother? You are an evangelist who doesn't evangelize. You are a teacher who can't teach. You are a teacher who does a whole week pass. You've just done no research. You've never studied. You are a teacher. You know, as a teacher, it must be a point of 2 days can pass. You research something, study something. A week pass, a month. You are relying on information of last week. You are a teacher. Huh? Idle means idle. Idle. Some of these people claiming they are prophesying, that is, we are prophesying so we can pray for you. You have not prayed. You kneel down, you pray 5 minutes. Okay, we do that every day in the morning. That's like morning prayer before we go out. No, I'm an intercessor. Can't pray. You keep saying it. You are faithful at saying it. You are very faithful at saying. You see, I am an apologist because I do the work of an apologist daily. You see me doing that. I'm not an apologist by telling people, yeah, no, you know, I'm an apologist. There's nothing you've ever. A whole week just passes when your ministry is inactive. You're not effective. No, you're not effective. A whole week. I'm a preacher. Are you equipping? Are you equipped to equip others? Or you are one of those preachers that you just come out here to debate with, you know, those ones who went to Bible school, they were what? They are not biblical. That's all they know. Because when I fundanga manje, now everyone, they must all be like you. Hey, keep yourself there. Keep yourself. Don't even be proud about that. People should be ashamed saying things like that. It's too popular in South Africa. I didn't call your name. If you are doing it, correct yourself. If you are doing that, correct yourself. There are things we get in study you are not going to get when you are sitting reading. There are things I learned in research that even in study I would have not found. There are things I found after buying a certain book somewhere that I would have not found had I not bought that book. So when a person dismisses, what, it's questionable. You are questionable. We are fair. Don't be idle. Don't be idle. Don't be an idle minister. Don't be an idle minister. Your message is cooked in 2 minutes. You know, as you are coming in the car, you think about your message. Half-baked, fundeli first, you talk the whole hour. You are just talking stories. I once went to when I was with this person that you preaching to you. We dressed Sunday best to come for you to tell us about this time when you were at McDonald's. We are here to hear McDonald's stories, eh? Idle. So don't do that. It's a lot now. There's a lot of this, you know. They always claim to be doing something, but are you actually doing it? No, I'm not questioning whether you are doing it. I'm making sure. I'm affirming, are you really doing it? You are really doing it, right? You said you are, in fact, you are really doing it. Really, you are really doing it. Or you're not just telling us. No, we are prophesying to pray. No, you are really doing. Are you really praying, brother? Or you are just fine with telling us? You're a storyteller. Don't be idle. Don't be a lazy Christian. Never read nothing, never studied nothing. You've been a Christian for 5 years. You don't even have. The only thing you have is a Bible. The only, like, you don't have, like, there's no helps. There's no, like, helps. Let me tell you, there are things you'll never, I'm telling you now, there are things you'll never find until you have people that have learned that thing. I'm telling you. I've talked to pastors who've been pastors for 15, 20 years. And when we get into a conversation, you can hear this person is not studied. It's not, doesn't dismiss their ministry as being a thing. It's because they came to a solution that, to this idea that just reading here, that's it. There's a lot of material nowadays. There's a lot of material to help in study. They study commentaries. You can go online and look online, and then people will tell you, no, this study material is good. This one here, it helps in this. This one has this. When people talk about small Jericho, little Jericho and things, you have no context. When he says he went from Jericho to Jericho, you don't know, like, wait, did he go from the place to the place? How? What? You don't know. You read it like that, you just end like that. When the Bible says he spoke to the Samaritan woman, and then she's talking about, Jews do not share the vessels by which they drink. When walfunda njalo, kwaphela njalo, walfunda njalo, it ended like that. You have no context of how the Old Testament spoke about this particular thing. You have no context from a history perspective. And that history, some of it, you're not going to see it in the Bible. But there are Bible helps that will give you this context, that will help you understand. Why does it say this about the Samaritans? So that you can understand. It's not written there, but there are history backgrounds around that. The Samaritans separated themselves because, that whole history. Mount Gerizim, you can literally go Google it and find out what mountain was she speaking about when she said, our fathers worship in the mountain. You read it like that, you finish, you are done. You think you've got everything out of it. It's a very dangerous position to put yourself once you sit on that particular thing. Be very careful. You put yourself on that pedestal of thinking when wafunda challenge, you didn't need anyone. God made sure that we need others in the Bible. God was very wise. He made you dependent on others in the body. You will never have everything. Never. You are delusional if you believe that. Maybe we must question you. There are people who they have this idea, but God made us in a way that we are dependent on others. There are other people that would have told you. The mountain she's talking about is Mount Gerizim. And that Gerizim comes from the fact that the Assyrians, they were Jews that merged themselves with Assyrians. And therefore the Jews, when they went back to the building of the temple, did not allow them to partake in things. And therefore these people who became the Samaritans, who are Samaritans because of that merging with another nation's Assyrians, to be specific, then caused them to go and found their own religion, their own version of Judaism. They went to the mountain, they built their own thing there. Because they were not allowed to merge back. But you are not going to see that when you read there. When you read John chapter number 4. But the background is there. So now you can preach effectively. But when wafunda njalo, kwaphela njalo. Matthew chapter number 8. I've given this example many times. Jesus is talking, is coming down from a mountain, spoke as one who has authority. A man meets him at the bottom of the mountain, and he says, if you will make me clean, you can do so. And then Jesus tells him, go and fulfill what is actually written when he asked to follow Jesus. Go and fulfill what the law actually requires for you. Now, if you just read when Wadlula, why? Because you will do that because you've never had helps. You've never had extra studies outside. With a mountain of resources out there, you've never had extra thing. If you had that, they would have told you. The ritual that man would have had to do would have announced the Messiah. He didn't just send him. If you go back and you look at the particular ritual he's speaking about, the ritual of cleansing a leper, Leviticus talks about it, I think 14. But you are not going to get that by just reading it. Idle. You are idle. You've been there. You are still water. There's nothing. Since you've been kabashing, read also. Don't and not read. Idle. Don't be an idle Christian. Out here telling us that you are prophesying. You are just throwing things in the air so that they land something, and then you can claim, by the way, Kelly, why she will, she will become a preacher. 3 years later, we are still here. She is still idolizing beauty. She keeps going back. They butcher her face. She keeps going back. Why? The idol she embraced. But you are giving prophecies and claiming that you are prophesying so that people will we'll come to things. Don't be idle. Don't let your ministry be idle. Actually make it mean something. Actually mean what you are doing. It's very important. We strive for perfection. Or we strive, not perfection as you are thinking, but we strive towards excellency in what we are doing. Don't just do. Must be very intentional in our work. It's Ricky. I'll tell me your thoughts in the comment section. I might check you out on the later on episode.